you now, with your long career, to be sitting here with this group of people and this close to our young men and women who are facing the threats to America today?
Well, David, I think it's probably more of a thrill for us than it is for you, but first, let me take just a minute. Bob didn't tell you that he started off in the Navy and finally made the right decision in his first year. But on behalf of my 4 Navy colleagues, and it's mighty nice for them to come to an air base and say nice things about the Air Force. We thank you very much. But I first want to take a minute and thank Tom Lee and Mike Whalen and the team that they put together and the hundreds and hundreds of hours and planning and effort that it took to put this tour together. And also American Airlines. We wouldn't be here without American Airlines, and Steve Blankenship is here with us representing American. Steve, if you'd stand up, today is his birthday. Everybody say happy birthday.
Wait a minute, wait a minute. Everybody join me. His name is Steve. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Steve. Happy birthday to you. And now you can go back to Dallas. Where do you live? In Dallas, Texas, and know that they don't do some things as big in Texas as they do here.
And also thanks to Fairmont Hotels and Boeing and Northrop. We've really had such a tremendous amount of support. We're very, very grateful to be on this tour. Can you imagine being on a trip with Neil Armstrong, Gene Cernan, and Jim Lovell? It really is quite a thrill for me as the junior guy in the group, and I just
You're making a lot.
None of us ever shot down 5 MiGs either.
Neil mentioned something in the university today that's very true, that 400,000 some people worked for 10 years to make it possible for Neil Armstrong to set foot on the moon. And along that line, Steve Ritchie would not be probably without the thousands and thousands of people, military and civilian, all over the world, doing their job day in and day out in a very professional and outstanding manner to support the mission that we had in combat, to make it possible for us to survive and to be successful. So I've received a whole bunch of credit that belongs to a whole bunch of people like you, and I want to thank you very much. My son is a brand new Air Force Staff Sergeant. He is a PJ in Air Force Special Forces. Some of you know what a PJ is. It's the, everybody knows the SEALs, so it's the Air Force version of the SEALs. In fact, he's in Airman Leadership at Gilliand right now as we speak, Airman Leadership School. So I understand how important it is to Matt and his colleagues and the job that they do, to know that we appreciate them, we admire them, we respect them, we support them, and we understand how important their job is. In fact, I think it's probably more important today than it's ever been in our history. We face challenges to the free world to a degree that I don't think we've ever faced before. And as I've mentioned a couple times on this trip, we're doing more with less. In World War II, 1945, our defense budget was 89% of the total budget. Today it's less than 19%. So the challenge that you have, in my opinion, is more important than ever. and you're asked to do it with fewer and fewer resources. So thank you very much for what you're doing for free people all over the world.